officially live whenever you're ready.
I'd like to call this meeting to order of the City of Frostburg Ethics Commission. And today our primary role is to review the disclosure statements for the 2026 municipal election. Just to begin with, state your name, and that way we know who's present.
Patrick O'Brien, City Administrator.
Jesse Ketterman, Chair of the Ethics Committee.
Spencer Deacon, member of the committee.
Carol Smith, member of the committee.
And absent is,
Carly mentioned she wouldn't be able to make it, and Dr. Saku.
there you go. We need to introduce the gallery or not.
Would you like to introduce yourselves in the gallery?
Oh, sure.
Wow.
My name's Kelly Mears. I am a candidate for Commissioner of Finance. To answer any questions you have.
We get former city council person, but currently campaign advisor to Kelly and is to receive the time. Thank you.
Thank you.
So, our role today is to kind of review and make sure there's no conflicts of interest that we need to be aware of any of the candidates. And so we will review each candidate's packet and vote on each candidate's packet and proceed from there. Does that work for everybody?
Yes.
Now, since we're just looking at these, before we're going to take a little bit of time to review each packet.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. So the first one that we will look at is Todd Logston. So if you pull that packet up, take a minute to look through it. And once we look through it, let's see if there's any discussion items, and then we'll take a motion to approve the packet from the
That's it.
committee. Did either of you want to see the packet? I assume.
I would have to redact it for them to see some of the things, because I take some personal information. That's why I didn't put it in the online packet.
Yep, okay, sounds good.
Looks good.
Any comments on the packet?
No,
And then we'll need a motion to,
I move to
To
accept.
accept it. A second?
all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? No. So the packet moves forward from the Ethics Committee. Todd Lawson's packet moves forward from the Ethics Committee. Now we will look at Kelly Mears, is that?
Mears.
Mears. Kelly Mears' packet. My apologies. If I'd have been paying attention a couple minutes ago, I wouldn't have had that problem.
Oh.
Any items the committee would like to discuss with Kelly's packet?
No.
to advance the packet from the committee.
I'll move.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Now we will move to John Schumach.
Should make.
John Schumach Jr.'s packet. Looking at the businesses, and I'm assuming none of the businesses do direct business with the city.
Not that I'm aware of.
And it's no different than prior candidates that have businesses in town.
My
Right.
question is it, his residence is Blair Street? Because there's a couple of residential addresses listed.
His is the Blair Street address, because I checked with the voting rolls, and that's what's listed. on
That's
the
where it
voting
was,
rolls as
okay.
well.
I'm calling for a pizza when I get home. See what happens. I've never heard of Shoes Pizza.
I think it might be something that is established but not operating.
Yeah, it may just be the ownership of the building at this point is under that,
Okay.
because that's what it used to be.
But it's at the Diesel Performance Shop. It probably adds a little bit of aroma
Yeah,
to every pie.
It probably does. And look, Rad Pies in Columbia, is that also pizza, you think? Rad Pies?
I would assume that that would be the case.
although my football coach, when I was in high school, actually had a pie company.
Oh,
Like,
wow.
he delivered
Yeah.
pies, he had a very old van that looked a little sketchy, that said Pie Man on the license plate, and he would deliver pies.
Okay.
Any other issues to address with this packet?
No,
No.
Motion to advance the packet from the ethics committee.
I'll move.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Jennifer Smouse's packet is up next. Any items the committee would like to discuss on Jennifer's packet? Motion to advance it from the committee.
So moved.
Second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
1, 2, Kevin Grove.
Well, that was easy.
Any comments from the committee on this packet? A motion to move it forward from the committee. Moving on to Will Coburn's packet.
Public Works.
Public Works, yes. Any comments about Will's package?
No.
Motion to move forward from the committee.
I motion to move.
Second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Moving on to Nina Forsythe.
I like she put in there 50/50, I guess.
Hopefully she's on the D.
And I'm assuming it's safe to make the assumption that no entry is the same as not applicable.
Yes.
Motion from, any comments from the committee?
No.
Any, who wants to make a motion?
So moved.
So moved, any second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any comments from the gallery, anything that you wanted to share?
We're pleased with the result.
Okay, put that in the record, please. The gallery is pleased with the results.
And appreciate your service.
Any other items that we need to discuss?
No, we will need to set a meeting, to look over all of the, mayor and council staff, or, senior staff, forms, before October 1st. I don't know if that's something you want to set a meeting for now, or do you want to wait till we get a little bit closer?
I think probably we'll wait and we want to check with Dr.
Everybody else.
McGann and Dr. Saku and make sure they're available.
We need to report that in by October 1st, so basically shortly after July 1st, if we could do it, would be great.
So that review has to take place before October 1st?
I believe, I'll double check, but I believe October 1st is when we have to submit everything to the state about those forms being approved. So with a little bit of lead time, if we can do it, no later than mid-September, but late July or sometime in August would be great.
And then as I recall, our committee has to meet twice a year, right? Isn't that what-
At a minimum, yeah, so
and then
you met now, because of the election, you meet then, and that would be sufficient for that. So,
Well, we met in January. too.
yeah, so you
So
meet 3 times a year.
Ooh,
We're
we're
ahead of
doing
the game.
really good.
Yeah,
We're ahead of the game.
yeah, so.
Motion to adjourn.
Yeah,
Moved. All in favor?
sounds
of
good
this?
to me.
Sure.
Excellent, that was much quicker than I was
Well-
expecting, I appreciate it.
There was very little.
When there's no
substance that would raise
concerns, it probably makes
questions.
it a little bit easier, yeah.
Very straightforward. It is only that